Hey there guys, and how you all doing today? My name's Rob, aka Chrome Magic, and I've got a team deathmatch here on the map Meltdown, and this of course is Black Ops 2, and I'm using a brand new mic for this commentary. I'm using the Blue Yeti, and I had a bit of a struggle choosing the mic that I wanted to use. I was either going to get the Blue Snowball or Blue Yeti, and I was also given some other advice but decided against it, just sort of because I know there's a lot of YouTubers that are using Blue Yetis nowadays, and they seem to work perfectly. They seem to be brilliant. So what I decided to do was obviously get that, but I'll go more into depth in that in another video if you want me to. Of course, leave a comment in the comment section below if you would like me to carry on doing that Blue Yeti tutorial or choice making video. What I want to talk about today is the matchmaking system that's been brought into Black Ops 2 using a skill-based system. What that pretty much means is good players will get put against good players, bad players will be put against bad players, and I'm on a mixed opinion about it. I like the idea because I love the fact that it brings together a little bit more competitivity. It makes a more competitive atmosphere, makes you play more competitively, and it just makes the game run a little bit better. Means that you're playing against players that have got a similar ability to you, but there are ways to manipulate the system and make it so that you are playing against people that aren't the best, and I'll go on to that in a minute. But I just don't see why they've done that alongside the league play system that's come in for Black Ops 2, because if you ask me, you're either playing competitively or you're playing to have fun, to muck about, to try different things out and see how it goes. And both sorts of style, the league play and the skill-based matchmaking, obviously now have tailored to the competitive player. And I kind of don't agree with that, because if you're wanting to play just as a muckabout, you're wanting to get high KD games, you're wanting to pub stomp, you actually can't do that unless you use one of the ways that I'll tell you in a minute to manipulate the system. And I just think that's a little bit too far. I mean, every single person in the world wants to be able to get high KD games and pub stomp, and they're not given the opportunity there for you to do so. And for me, that's a bit unfair. I mean, I've always said that I'd love to go and do the competitive type gameplays on YouTube, but I just can't see them getting as many views and being liked as much as, say, somebody going 24-2, then you go in 20-18, struggling to win and just managing to pull the win off at the last second. For me, it makes for more entertainment, because it's sort of like a cliffhanger. It makes you want to carry on watching to see what's happening. But I think for most people, they're wanting to find out tips and tricks on how to become this amazing gamer and things like that, to see how it goes, and to make themselves get better as a gamer. So in the previous COD games, it was just a random matchmaking system where you be put with randoms. So you could every now and again get this lobby full of baby buffalo, so you get an easy game, you get a gameplay out of it, you get a YouTube gameplay, manage to whack it up on YouTube, and there you go, Bob's your uncle. But now it means that you're working a little bit harder, which again, I want to stress, I do like the idea of it, but I don't like the idea of it having to be done in both game modes, which are the league play and the normal public match type. I thought they should have just left it to the league play alone, and then have the people who want to muck about, play around, knife only, sort of stuff like that, have that in the muck about play mode, where you can just play around and test new weapons out and see if they're any good. So for me, if you ask me now, stats don't mean anything. So your KD, your win-loss, your score per minute don't mean anything. Your score per minute kind of does, because what it means is it shows whether you're a rusher, a camper. I don't really think a camper can get as much score per minute as somebody who's running around playing the objective, getting kill after kill after kill, getting in the enemy spawn and getting all of the kills that they possibly can. I just can't see how a camper can keep up with that pace. So in a way, it can tell you whether they're playing the objective or whether they are camping. So that's one good thing about it. But there are, as I said, ways to manipulate the system. For example, if you get the worst player in your party to host, if they've got a less KD and less score per minute, what it means is the matchmaking goes off who the host of that party is. So if they're not as good, the people that you'll get paired up against more than likely will be people similar to the person that is hosting the party. So obviously in that way you can manipulate it, and I mean, it's not really a bad thing to just get someone with a lower score per minute, because at the end of the day they're going to struggle if they're in a lobby full of beasts anyway. So it's helping you, but it's also helping them out as well. So I've done that a couple of times, and I mean, I will admit I enjoy it. It's one of the ways to get a high KD. It's one of the ways to get better gameplays for you guys, because as I said, I don't think a competitive game would be as successful in terms of viewing figures as a game where you're pub stomping. So yeah, that's pretty much what the video is about and my take on it. I like the fact that they have brought matchmaking in and skill-based matchmaking, but if you ask me, keep it in league play. Put the public matches, the normal non-meaningless matches, put them back to being, again, random people that you're playing against, and of course make sure that the league play can also be put against your prestige as well, because that's one thing that really does annoy me. You play league play and it doesn't go towards your XP, and I don't agree with that. I think it should. I think the guns that you use should rank up just as normal in the public game mode as they do in the league play mode. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then please leave a rate, comment and subscribe, and also tell me how well the microphone did. Cheers guys, and have a great rest of the day. Take care guys.